All right, this week on IQ Review, we're going to be reviewing Love's Kitchen. So sit back and enjoy the trailer of the trailer.
3 years ago, he was up there.
What happened?
His wife died.
What do you think? Shall we give it a go?
He's going to buy the place.
I don't come here for the cuisine. Nothing pretentious.
I don't do pretentious.
Kate knows a lot about food. She's a restaurant critic.
Wow, that is no ordinary trifle.
So what are you going to do about Kate? Well, she fancies you fancy her.
You know it's never too late. This chance is where they lie. Stop me alright.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to IQ Review. This week we reviewed Love's Kitchen. Now this movie, it's a romantic comedy. It's about a man who loses the love of his wife. His wife dies in the very beginning of the movie and he loses passion for life basically. And
food.
And for food,
Well,
which
cooking.
God, it's so awful. It's a very sad beginning. But anyway, the movie goes on and he's trying to find that passion again because it's what you'll learn later what his wife wanted. And it just goes more about cooking, and he finds this lady friend of his who's actually, she's a food critic. So, and it just kind of, the plot thickens as it goes on about that. Let's see, it came out in 2001, was written and directed by Mr. James Hacking. It had Miss Forlani in it.
Claire
Forlani. And then it had Mr. Duggery Smith.
Sure.
Scott? Duggery Scott.
Duggery Scott.
Someone
there you go, Duggery Scott. There you
know.
go. Yes, Duggery Scott. So, all right. Well, first review. What did you think?
Love's Kitchen. I'll watch anything that has that title, right? It was a great. I liked it. It was a great little movie. It was fun. I don't think it was a sad ending because I couldn't even understand. You know when he makes a phone call to his wife and she's talking, I couldn't even understand anything she said. So I was glad she died right at the beginning. I'm going to say that right. Seriously, I'm so glad she was gone because I was like, do I have to sit through this lady's accent this whole time? So she's dead. That's cool. And then I like, Claire, she did Mallrats. She did Meet Joe Black. I liked her performance. Everyone actually gives a really good performance. I like to feel like when they're like, hey, let's get the gang back together, because there was a group of chefs that worked at one time, but when he lost his wife, they basically, they all separated, and then he's like, I'm cooking again. It was kind of like this, gone in 60 seconds, let's get the gang back together. I really liked that. All around, the jokes were funny. They had a bad guy, it had a plot. It goes through your regular romantic comedy things, even to the the airport scene, whatever, chase. But there were some things wrong with the editing. That the car chase scene was really bad at the end. I mean, it was so bad. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I didn't feel like I wasted any time. If you love food, if you love romance, then this might be one to check out.
Yeah, it was pretty formulaic. It was like when you hear romantic comedy, you introduce the characters, you see the two people that's going to fall in love that is going to fall in love, and and they don't like each other, but then it's
Did
it's
you
all
fall
it's
in
all
love
the
with the
same.
movie?
I couldn't stand the main guy. I couldn't handle him. Yeah, he just bugged. I don't know what. I don't know if it was his accent or his attitude. He just seemed like just a prick to me.
I liked him. I thought he was it. I liked his friend.
I really liked him.
He was cool. Really good.
Yeah.
Even the drunk guy, the drunk critic, he was really good too. I liked him.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was
They had
good.
nice little details in it. I mean, I liked how they brought everybody together, which by his little pudding dessert. I mean, that was so cute. It made everybody who was the most sour of apples in the beginning, like the two guys when he got the restaurant, and they weren't going to try anything. They only just wanted the beer. They just wanted the regular pub to be the same. They didn't want any of the change. But then the daughter, she came in, she brought out the pudding. They tried it. And they just fell in love with it, and it was very heartwarming.
I think for me, the main guy, I think he was trying too hard. Everyone else was kind of they didn't take themselves too seriously. They were kind of cartoony, almost like the British food critic. He was so over the top and just awesome, way 110% British, Anyway, yeah. So
But who doesn't love a good?
I mean,
Come on.
That's
those
what
parts.
made it. Yeah, those parts were really enjoyable.
But in all,
the main guy.
it wasn't your thing or what? You didn't fall in love with him.
I mean, it's like I almost forgot about it when I was done with it. You know, it was good. It was good for the ride, but then it's nothing to
All right,
remember.
so what do you give it? How many stars?
What do you give it?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I gotta give it a 3. I
Okay.
can't give it a 4 or 5 just because it was a cute movie. It was nice. You know, something I'd recommend for your friends or even like a cute little cuddle movie with that special somebody. But I wouldn't really watch it again. It's a good one-timer movie. But I give it 3 stars.
Yeah, I'll give it 3 as well. I'll never watch it again, ever. I'll never reference it. And I don't know. I mean, but it wasn't a bad movie. You know, I mean, it was very like, you know, your romantic comedy. Like all the steps are there, and they're all taken. But you know, it's good. Like you said, just if you wanted to sit down and watch it, it's fine.
Yeah.
You could probably pass on it though.
I mean, it's pretty average. I mean, there's nothing special, nothing great, but nothing terrible.
How many stars?
You know, I wish I could give halves, but it's pretty average. I'll give it a 3.
3, 3, and 3.
Okay. All right. So come back next week. You'll see us as we review A Little Help.
A little help, please.
Yes, a little help.
Just a
Just a little
tiny bit.
not a lot.
Yeah, please. Un pu.
Un poquito.
Bye.
Hey, if you guys have a movie you would like us to review on the IQ Review, just hit us up where?
At our Facebook address right here.
Or
Our Twitter page, and you can tweet us or follow us or hit us up and let us know what you think and what you want us to watch here.
there you go. We want to hear from you guys. We'll see ya.